time trying to get this live done, but the boys are actually inside this time, so I might actually be able to get it done. We'll see. Wish me luck. Okay, so let's get to this. We just came back from a nice morning walk. We can actually see that the sky is blue today, so at least for the moment, it looks like some nice wind is blowing the smoke out a little bit. As you can probably hear, it's still affecting us, and we're still a little bit sick over here at the house. So, but today I wanted to add get some lower body stuff done and full body stuff done. It is going to get the heart rate up a little bit more, and breathing, respiratory action and activity happening a little bit more with these moves. But all you need for equipment is a stair. If you're experienced and you know where you can and want to add some weights or resistance bands, then please, you can feel free to do that if you're doing making this a workout. If you're not making it a workout and you're just doing it every hour, I suggest just doing these exercises as body weight, because you'll definitely feel it by the end of the day. And because you're not warming up properly, you don't want to all of a sudden add a bunch of weight to the mix and potentially increase your risk for injury. So just do these body weight, and you'll be kind of sweating. You get your heart rate up even every hour, and that's the point, right? To get our circulation going, get our brain power boosted, and get the blood flowing, joints moving, all of that stuff, muscles working. Alrighty, so again, you need a step, a stair, a bench, a couch, anything that you feel comfortable with, that is stable, secure, and that's not going to topple over when you stand on it. If it's like a little bench that's off balance, then you don't want to do that. Okay, so let's get to it. So first exercise. Okay, I'm going to show you the first two. They're both going to be kind of a lower body exercise. When you're actually doing these, I'd like you to, we're going to be doing a plank up down. So you want to start with the lower body exercise, go to the plank up down, and then finish off. But because of the camera angle here, I'm actually just going to do the first two lower body exercises first, and then I'll adjust the camera so that you can hopefully see the plank up down. Okay, we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, so here, what we're going to do to start with is we're going to be doing a step up. Just a regular step up, but I often find that there's a couple of really common mistakes with the step up that are basically taking the whole point of the exercise out of it in this scenario. So we're going to be moving slowly through this step up, because I really want you to make that mind-muscle connection and really understand the mechanics and what's happening in isolating the working leg properly, okay? So there's a time and a place where you're using other muscles and it's more dynamic move. This one I want you slow and controlled. So what we'll do is you'll stand in front, right in front of your step. You're going to take one foot and place it up on the step. I want your whole foot on there. Okay, we're not going half the foot. I want your whole foot placed on there. Hey, then you're going to pull the belly button in, roll those shoulders down and back, set up that upper body for support here. Slight forward lean with the torso, but your back is still straight. Now this is the leg we want to work with. So one of those common mistakes I was mentioning is that you rely often on this lower leg to boost you up part way. So you're not actually using this leg through the whole range of motion. You're often pushing off with that lower leg. So when you're running up the stairs, that makes sense, but right now we're just looking for focus and control. So here, shoulders are square. You're going to squeeze your glutes, so push and press your foot into the stair before you even make a move. So here I'm kind of relaxed. Most of my weight's on that bottom leg, but now I'm going to lean forward slightly. I'm going to pull my belly button in, squeezing my glutes. I can already feel them fired up. And then you're going to slowly, with as much focus on this leg as possible, come up to stand, okay? And then back down. So another one that I see is people going like this and then standing here. But we want to get that whole range of motion on that one leg, okay? Focusing, really isolating, squeezing, nice, slow and controlled. So 5 to 10 each leg for that. Okay, like I said, normally I'd be doing the plank up downs if you're doing this workout or these moves every hour. But I'm going to move to the staggered, this is like an elevated lateral squat, essentially. And there's going to be a couple of different options for you. You can make it a little bit more dynamic to add a little intensity in there if you like and if you're feeling comfortable. But otherwise, you're going to, again, take it slow and controlled. So this one, one foot is going to be out, down, down, sorry, not down, and out, down and out. But your toes are going to be pointing slightly out to the side or over at a kind of a 15 to 25 degree angle, somewhere in there. You remember that your knees are going in that same direction as your toes. The other foot is coming up onto that step or stair. Try and have them parallel, okay? And then you're also going to be pointing that toe out, same degree, and your knee is going to be going in that direction, okay? So oftentimes you may want to even go to a 45, 35, 45 degree angle depending on your kind of mobility through your hips and knees and what feels most comfortable for you. So stick with what feels most comfortable for you, okay? All right, and then we're going to be going into a squat. So with this one, you're squatting down, bending at the hips and the knees, keeping that chest lifted, shoulders pulling back and down, and looking straight ahead. So here, so you're coming down as low as you possibly can. Then what you can do is, this is our low impact option, is to just hang out here and go into another squat, get as low as you can into that. The other option to make it more dynamic is we're gonna lift that lower foot up onto the platform to meet this foot at the same time, okay? And then we can add a third option in there as well. So this one would look like this, okay? You're coming up, meeting those slow and controlled. Come on up. Make sure you have a good footing before you come down into your squat, okay? And the other option here is to actually pick up that knee and go into a bit of a knee drive. So here, down and up, down and up, down and up. Alright, so there's some options for you there, 5 to 10 of those each side. And I will see if I can change the angle on this here. Maybe I'll put this a little bit lower. Hopefully you guys can see. Alright, and then we're gonna go into a plank up down. So you can use that step, you can be on your knees, and if you can't get down to the ground, you can also use a wall, countertop, anything like that for this one. Okay? So we're gonna set up into a high plank here, wrists under the shoulders, all right, glutes squeezing. You can take your feet out wide for a bigger base of support, all right, pull the belly button in and up, and then what you're gonna do is just come down to your elbows and press back up. Trying not to swing those hips. Okay, if you're on a thin stair, your elbows are gonna be coming down, kind of forearms are gonna be coming down in front of each other like this. That's okay. Okay. If you feel good and comfortable with that, you can also do this from your knees, like I said. Come on, here, trying to maintain that straight line from head to heel, making sure those glutes are squeezing and belly button is pulling in. The other option is to take it from the ground and come on up. Okay, come down with the opposite hand. Okay, and switch and up and down. So there's a couple of different options for you to do today, and variations for each of these exercises. Okay, so I hope that you enjoy. Please let me know if you do these moves, or if you need any help